living on the streets because they can't afford to be living at home. You walk through the streets and you see them day in and day out. They have mattresses. They're actually living there under bridges and in alleyways, and that's where they call home.
Most of these people go without the most essential needs like food, medicine, clothing, because they simply cannot afford it.
These people are not lazy. They are not sick. They are not disabled. They were simply never given the tools to succeed.
Matzav Center for Basic Needs is a non-profit organization dedicated to eradicating homelessness and alleviating poverty in Jerusalem. Our mission is to provide quality of life while offering the tools necessary to overcome these predicaments permanently in an effort to promote socioeconomic equality.
First step is to build the only homeless shelter in Jerusalem. Then Matzav plans to aggregate services offered by other organizations such as food and clothing distribution to make them more accessible. Matzav will supplement these services with their own, such as free internet access and phone services. Matzav plans to create a comprehensive, long-term program that offers free and subsidized vocational training and higher education courses. Once completed, Matzav plans to provide targeted job placement through connections made with local human resource organizations. As daily expenses are already reduced through living in the center, this program will help participants to save money for the future.
A unique characteristic of Jerusalem's homeless population is their inability to find adequate employment despite having no limiting handicaps. But for some reason, nearly all nonprofit organizations in this field target only immediate issues, and even these aren't afforded full coverage. Our revolutionary approach ensures job placement to individuals, grants them consistent income, and provides them with work experience.
This improvement of skill sets and increase in work experience is necessary to procure higher paying jobs in the future. And the money saved on expenses will give them a much needed reserve as they rejoin society. This way, Matzav can give a serious boost to a higher quality of life option for the participants upon leaving the program. By partnering with local organizations, Matzav can offer a diverse selection of jobs. This partnering, along with undercutting the usual wage requirements, allows Matzav to secure job placement for the majority of its participants. As an added effect, this new accessible labor and influx of able workers will stimulate a growth of employment both within the organization and the local economy. Matzav plans to deduct a small percentage from the income, provide a weekly stipend, and allow for the option of helping participants invest the remainder. As most of their costs are already taken care of, participants will be able to save the majority of the money they earn. This way, when they leave the program, they will have everything they need to achieve independence.
An important trait my parents taught me growing up was the concept of tikkun olam, Hebrew for fixing the world. My whole life, I've been trying to do my part to make the world a better place. Since my dad's death, I've been focusing all of my energy on trying to help people in Jerusalem, using skills gained in managing various volunteer organizations, staffing charity drives, providing support for victims of terror, working in soup kitchens, and the like.
My parents' home was always open to anyone who needed a place to stay. When I was growing up, my house was constantly full of people who didn't actually live there. The idea that we were all responsible for each other is one that led me to work with youth and student populations. I believe we were all put into this world, not just to live in it, but to change it. And I know Matzav can make that change.
Jerusalem is the capital of 3 major religions. It should be a paradigm of social justice, a utopia, not one of Israel's poorest cities.
This is not just about changing a life or two. We can help countless people. We can break this cycle of growing poverty and give people their lives back.
The team is here. The plan is set. The time is now.